What's going on, y'all? It's King Leo coming at you again. Look, check this out, right? Here's why I could never be a Democrat. Yes, I said it. This is King Leo. I'm a pro thinker, and that's something that you need to know about me. Now that we got that out of the way, let me continue. I done came a long way like I was K. Slay. In my heyday, I was young and productive. Still productive. You gotta love it. If you hate it, I don't give a fuck. Cause whether you suckers like it or not, I get a lot of love. They tryna hold me back, but I'm a fucking boss. Nobody telling me shit. That's how you cut a loss. Before it happened, I gotta try to keep my sanity. Lord knows I gotta try to stay away from vanity. I only troll fine bitches. So yeah, guys, look, check this out. I was watching King Face and my song debate about, how black people can get together and start to build their communities and build jobs and stuff like that, right? My son is a Democrat, and he panders to the group that believes in child support, Section 8, and free stuff from the government. That's the team that my son is on. But the team I'm more geared towards are the Republicans, because I'm a pro thinker. And I don't like to sit around waiting for the government to give me a handout. I'm not a fan of child support, okay? And I'm damn sure not on no Section 8. And at one point in my life, I was on food stamps, but I work full time as an independent contractor right now. And what the government ended up doing was cutting off my food stamps, and they also cut off my other government benefits that I used to get at one point. And it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me because I'm an independent contractor. When you're an independent contractor, it's a little bit better than working a normal 9 to 5, because as an independent contractor, you set your own rates and you work as much and as little as you want. Okay, but let me get back to the topic. So King Face was talking to my son and trying to get my son and this other guy that was sitting down to understand, hey, look, we could pool our money together and really do something big. We could do big things. And see, black people, now mind you, this is what King Face was saying. He was like, black people could go out and buy Jordans. I could buy Gucci and shit. But y'all can't put your money together to build your community and build jobs. And then King Face also said, it's the real problem lies in your priorities. You don't have your priorities set. And I 100% agree with King Face. I 100% agree with him. Okay? Now, guys, listen. My son was saying things like, he said, there are so many. He said, most white people are born with more money than most black people put together. Okay, which is a fact. That is a fact. He said most white people are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and they get, they have it real easy in life, which is very true. That's actually very true. They get inheritances, whatever you want to call them, okay? And not only that, but they also have white privilege. So even if they started out with nothing, they could easily rise up in the ranks of society and become way more financially successful than the average black person, especially black male. Okay, that's a fact. Now, that's what my son was pointing out. But what I want to say to my son is, just because these people that are not black are born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and they're born with hundreds of thousands of dollars in their account because their parents were saving up for them, that doesn't mean black people can't get their shit together and start pooling their money together to start building a better society for themselves. So the point I'm trying to make in this video, guys, is both my son and King Face was right, but King Face was more right. He was more right, okay? Because my son was pointing out the obvious. He was pointing out the obvious. King Face was pointing out what we should do. My son was pointing out what we already know, okay? And what we already know is white people naturally have it better than black people financially. So it's a lot easier for them to get a job, build a business, build a future for their family. That's a fact. But that doesn't mean black people can't come together and do the same thing. Black people have a problem. See, black people have the issue, we have the issue of self-hate. When we see another black person, especially black men, actually it goes black men and black women, when we see each other, we don't like each other. We actually don't want to see one another do good. And this is a problem that at least 90% of blacks have about one another. And this is the slave mentality that comes from slavery, okay? I deal with it right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna be 100% true with y'all. I don't think that I'm gonna, let me say it like this. There's a good chance that I will not start a family with a black woman. And I'm gonna tell you why. Black women hate a black man like me. They literally hate me. They hate me. I didn't understand it at first, but now I do understand. I completely understand. I'm gonna explain it to you. Black women, just like black men, are suffering from ignorance. The ignorance that I'm talking about is, if you a dreadhead nigga and you from the streets and you in the streets and you selling drugs, you doing something illegal, you blood, you crip, you doing something like that, that's when you're worth it. That's when you're a man. That's when you're a real man to black women. The majority of black women. The majority of black women view black men like that as real men. They view them as quality men. These are the same men that these black females are quickly opening up their legs for to let that dreadhead nigga beat. Okay? But somebody like me, I'll never have a chance with him. I'll never have a chance with him. Every day that I go out and I see a black woman, they give me a look of disdain. They don't even think I'm attractive. Now, I want y'all to take a good look at me right now. Typical handsome guy, right? Typical handsome guy. I've been called handsome plenty of times in my life, so I'm not saying this to be cocky or anything, but I'm saying this to let y'all know what you see here means nothing. It means absolutely nothing to black women, because black women have a standard of sexy. That their standard of sexy is a gangbanger, a thug, a dreadhead wearing, pants sagging, gun toting ass nigga. And I know I'm going on a little tantrum right now, but I want y'all to understand the point. The point is, black people are suffering from ignorance. This is why we can't get nowhere in society. Okay, this is why we as in them, because I don't consider myself we. because I'm not like them. I don't think like them. I wasn't raised like them. So they, okay, those people think a certain way, and this is why they'll never be anything in life. This is why they'll never get anywhere. So anyway, black people need to get their priorities in check, because they could go out there and buy a bunch of Jordans. They'll have a whole closet filled with a bunch of Jordans and Nikes. But then they come sit down and complain about it being hard to move up in society. They sit back and complain about how it's hard, times are hard financially. Bro, you got a whole freaking closet full of freaking Nikes and Jordans, bro. This is what you doing with your freaking money. This is what you, but you complaining though. You complaining. So anyway, that's the ignorance that black people need to work on. They need to change. Black people need to change that mentality, because that mentality right there is never gonna get anybody nowhere. But as far as being able to grow, being able to pull our money together and grow and build jobs and build better homes and better neighborhoods, that's very possible. It's very possible, but you have to change your mind. It's your mind you have to change. And that's the hardest part, man. It's the hardest part. Because you have people like me. See, I'm one of the normal black citizens. Okay, I'm one of the normal ones. Guys like me are very rare. Okay, very extremely rare. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts on this video. Thank you for watching. This King Leo. Y'all already know what it is. I'm working on a new track right now. Okay, I'm working on a new track. I can't give you the name of it, but it's a heavy hitter. It's a heavy hitter, and I like it. Okay, when I release it, I'm gonna release that track on this channel. Okay, my music videos will be released on this channel right here. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, share this video with family and friends, and peace out. All right.
Hella paper flowing to me from separate sources. So much dope in the bank, it's hard to count the losses. The last of a giant breed, yeah, I'm talking bosses. Made of money, I made of money. Hella paper flowing to me from separate sources. So much dope in the bank, it's hard to count the losses. The last of a giant breed, yeah, I'm talking bosses. Made of money, I made of money. You can keep that $30, boy, I made of money. That's lesson learned, yo, that's why it's hard to trust.